Hello everyone, my name is Bennett and today I'm going to be solving the casino game Blackjack using probability. So what is Blackjack? Blackjack is a game in which the players try to deal cards that add up to 21. This is no battle royale game like Fortnite or PUBG. It is the players who are against the dealer. This game is a casino game, as I mentioned earlier, that is also available online. So how do you play blackjack? So the players each get two cards which will be known to everyone, while the dealer only gets two cards as well, but only one is known to the player. So the players have two options. Actually, they have more, but we'll discuss that later. To hit or to stand. To hit is to get a new card, so the total is closer to 21 without going bust, or over 21. To stand is to not receive more cards as you are certain that you will beat the dealer. Then, the dealer will reveal his lost card and draw cards until he hits a hard 17 or higher. So, the special move that I was talking about is that if you get two cards that are the same, for example, double sixes, then you have the opportunity to split, in which you make that set into two different sets and play continue as normal. Risky. If you're feeling very confident, then you can double down to double your bets and promise to stand after receiving one extra card. If you're confident that the dealer is sitting on a really good hand and you're sitting on a really bad hand, you can surrender, meaning that you forfeit half your bets for not participating in this round. Personally, hate this decision, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So, what are the card values? So, the cards with numbers have their number values. So, twos are twos, tens are tens, or eights are eights. Face cards have a value of tens, and aces are a bit trickier as they can be either 1 or 11. If the value of an ace is an 11, it is a soft value, as it can go down to 1 to be able to draw more cards. So a soft 17 would be an ace and any 6 value. So to win, one of 3 conditions must be satisfied. Get a blackjack, hope the dealer goes bust, or beat the dealer in card values. And to lose, one of 3 conditions must be satisfied as well. Players go bust, dealers value best players value, and the dealers get a blackjack while the players don't. So the math behind blackjack is that there is a way to maximize your odds to win these card games. So sometimes the dealer uses more than one deck when playing blackjack. This is to increase the house edge. For the sake of this presentation though, we will assume that they use one deck. Because even though the house edges will be different, the raw percentages will still be the same. We're also going to assume if going bust is above 50%, one will stand, as it will be very hard to justify otherwise. Doubling down and other special moves will happen in certain scenarios that will be explained in a future slide. Also, we are going to assume that it's only single player, as delving to even two players would involve really complex permutations that we are not ready for. So, you should hit when your card total is between 5 and 11. So there's no way to lose whichever card you get, assuming you get a 10 and you get a 10, that's a 20. And you have an ace on hand, with the exception of an ace and a 10, because that's a blackjack. Because of the ace, you are safe to hit, and getting a 10 is basically getting your value back. Perfectly normal. And you pull a 12 or a 15, because there's only a 30.76% chance to a 46.15% chance to bust out. And you should stand when your card value is at 16 to 20, because this is way too risky. You only have less than 47% chance at best. And you have a 15, but your opponent, the dealer, has a 10 in his open card. Or you have a 16, but your dealer card is a 9, 10, or ace. As a safer option, you can surrender. You should double down if you fit one of those hit scenarios and you're feeling very confident. Example of these scenarios is that when you have a 12 and the dealer's open card is a 10. This significantly reduces the chances that you will bust out to 28.8% chance. A good 2% less, better than nothing I suppose. However, one of the hit options that is not suitable for doubling down and is very bad and you should never do it regardless is whenever you get a card total of 5 to 8, regardless what, you must hit normally. The highest possible value of an 8 and you double down is 19, but it will most likely be an 18 and the chances of getting a 16 or lower is 61.5% chance, lower than what the dealer is required to stop at, a 17 regardless of hard or soft values. Another special move is splitting, and as it may seem that you have to split whenever you get a pair, i.e. 10 pair, 9 pair, 1 pair, actually no 1 pair doesn't exist, please do not mind that. But you should only split whenever you get an ace pair, because that could be used to make blackjacks instead, and because ace pairs are only 12, they're not 22, because that would be a bust. or a 9 pair, because 18 isn't going to get you far in this game. It is very possible to get a 20 with a 9 pair twice. And you should always stand on a 10 pair, because a 10 pair is 20 and you should never do anything with that 10 pair. An 8 pair is strange is because it's not very likely that you'll get much from splitting, because 8s and 8s I've mentioned in my previous slide. But staying on it is very risky. Standing has no point, as the dealer is required to stop at a 17 and an 8 pair total is only a 16. So in the case of an 8 pair, just do what your heart feels, but you better want to split, because staying on a 16 is very, very useless. All other pair totals is a hit, especially that really bad 2 pair you got right there. So you should only surrender if you are running low on chips, and that one stand value that you got right there in the previous slide, yes, you should really surrender there, and you're running low on chips because you want to save the chips for more adventurous bets. So, and also one thing, never take insurance, okay? Insurance only happens when the dealer has an ace, but just don't take it. It's a scam. It's a scam. The dealer wants to take your money. And also, I have a disclaimer here. I am not responsible for any losses that you have incurred from playing blackjack with this mathematical strategy. This game is luck, and luck. Please don't sue me. Also, please gamble responsibly. I don't want any addiction and suicides. So, thanks for reading. Have fun gambling. Also, an interesting side note, there's a 4.80% chance of getting a blackjack, or 1 in 21 shuffles. So, that would explain why it's called blackjack, or 21.